Hi quilting friends, I'm Edyta Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. Welcome to Quilting Window Live. It's Thursday and I am so happy to be here. I just came back from New York and I am so excited to get into my sewing room, spend time with you guys and just enjoy what's new at Laundry Basket Quilts. There are so many fun things, and you know what? As I came back to the studio, our quilt essential fabrics arrived and they are just beautiful. The quality of the fabric is just stunning and a perfect colors for some pumpkins, maple leaves, or anything you desire for the fall. My brain is on the fall right now, but I don't know why, I'm already thinking holidays, gifts, what I'm going to give everyone. I don't know, I'm just an early planner, I think. But quilt essentials are perfect fabrics to enjoy in any projects. And one of my favorite projects to make are something that you can wear it. And we had a wonderful class with our beachcomber jacket. Did you have fun? Many of you took the class. We are so thankful, and I told you guys I'm giving you 1 month to finish your jacket, show us the picture, and then your name will go into a drawing. And guess what? This morning, first thing when I come in, Erin said to me, we have a winner. So Erin, who is our winner for drawing? Who finished the jacket and sent us a picture?
Yes, so we had a handful of people that sent in pictures, and we were so excited to have so many people complete their jackets and project with us and join us for that virtual class. Our winner for this session was Robert Thompson.
Congratulations, Robert. I am so proud of you. This is amazing. And guess what? You're getting a gift certificate from Laundry Basket Quilts for $25 that you can spend on our website. Maybe you would like to enjoy a little bundle or pattern or something fun. This is just the perfect thing that you can use it anytime, anywhere. So that gift certificate is going straight to you, and please do not worry, we have your information, so we will email you everything that you need to know how to use your gift certificate. Now, anybody that has missed the class, guess what? You can sign up for our next class. We have a class coming up in December, and it's all about log cabins. And guys, I am gonna blow your shoes right off and all your scraps out of your sewing room with all the fun ideas on log cabins. We're gonna have a great class. The class is only $24.95. With the class, you get a free pattern for the class for our log cabin, and then you can go ahead and get one of our pre-cut kits. We have so many beautiful ones. One of my favorite right now is the one with all the poppy seeds fabric. It calls Barn Raising. It's the same size block. Also, we have this sewing bird log cabin that it's to die for. Really cool. Getting the pre-cut kit is so much fun. We're gonna be sewing together for 4 hours. We're gonna be closing our year talking about fun things and building up. Something that I want to share with you that it's important for me is, you know, log cabins are many times start up with a center and you build and build and build around it. And I wanted to talk to you about that, you know, how you can start something and build on it. There's gonna be so many fun information about different ways to cut log cabins, how to prep your fabrics. You can use pre-cut kit, you can use your own fabrics. Just join us in 6th of December. It's the St. Nicholas Day. Gift yourself with a class for our log cabin quilt, and you will not be disappointed. You're gonna have so much fun. And like I said, for 4 hours we're gonna be sewing, enjoying each other's company. If you cannot join us that day, you can purchase the class and then play for yourself anytime you have time. But once we do the live class, you're not going to be able to get it anymore. So I highly recommend get that class, learn everything about log cabin, and of course in the end I'm going to have a fun little surprise for you guys, and I always give you a fun bonus pattern and so many fun ideas. So log cabin class 6th of December, it's a date, okay? You can grab your hot cocoa. You can use one of our beautiful printed cups, set it down, turn on your computer, watch the show, learn so much about log cabin, and enjoy. We will enjoy each other's company. So highly recommend for you guys. Today, we're celebrating finishing something. Guess what? Yesterday was our last installment for our mystery quilt. And yes, the name is revealed. The quilt calls Tennessee. I love this beautiful quilt. It was so much fun to work with you guys on the blocks. We started right in the center and we built the blocks going around and around and around, learning 9 different blocks that are perfect for a quilt, but also perfect for borders. This time, your quilt, I wanted to tap into your borders. So many of you ask me, how am I gonna make this quilt bigger? Just add another border and another border, and you can grow your quilts, and 6 inch is a really nice border. So to finish our mystery quilt today, I'm gonna give away the free recipe for the mini block, the last block that we learned. Now I also wanted to share with you some fun color option, and we have so many beautiful color options. I love all of the pictures that you guys have been posting of your quilts. They're just stunning. Using your own scraps, you have so much fun. So many of you use some of our fabrics, and I'm honored you do that, because you could choose anybody's fabrics, but you went to our website, got a beautiful half-yard bundle, and you made a gorgeous quilt. Now your last border, you maybe don't have enough some of the fabrics that I posted. That's okay. Make sure you choose similar color, make it scrappy, finish it up, and the next thing you have to do is post the picture. Tag me on it, because from those pictures we're gonna pull up a winner, and we're gonna give you until Thanksgiving, okay? So during Thanksgiving, we're gonna announce who is the winner for our mystery quilt. All right, now look at this. You could have used the poppy seed fabric. That was our first option, and we had the quilt pre-cut, and you could have get a pre-cut kit for that one. This one was so colorful, so fun. I chose that option because I thought with my colors I can cue you to choose your favorite fabric. So if I was using a yellow, I would love for you to use a yellow. If I was using purple, I want you to use a purple. So that way you get a beautiful shading. We finish with the blue. It is so, so pretty. Now, some of you have used the lighthouse. That one is so beautiful too, and perfect for next year for patriotic quilts, because next year is gonna be 250th anniversary of United States. We want to celebrate with gorgeous blue, red, and white quilts. So lighthouse is very, very nice. Now the next one that I'm making, because I am so excited about blue and light Christmas this year, I'm gonna be working on that sewing bird. I'm so looking forward to that one. I have to finish my poppy seed. I'm almost there. If I didn't go on my New York trip, I would have it done, I promise you. But no less, I'm back home. Michael, you're gonna be cooking. I'm quilting this weekend, all weekend long. I want to finish my mystery quilt. Now look at this one. This one was made from our collection called Dahlia, and that one I love. The striking darks, the purples, the blues, everything was so lovely, and we used this beautiful fabric for the last round in a border. If you want more of that fabric, I have included all the links on the website, so that way you can go ahead and use those app to find the fabrics that I use in my last round of a quilt. And now, ta-da, a little surprise, a little bonus border. You know me, I love applique borders. So we did 9-piece border, but then I add this simple applique border, and this package is a Dahlia package of silhouettes. The colors are so beautiful. They would go great with any of our fabrics. They're a little bit more darker and multicolors, but I like to put them with our solids, with poppy seeds, with Our tea-dyed, oh, they look so good with tea-dyed. So if you want it, we have those silhouettes on our website, and you can go ahead and grab those. Now, the next one that it's gonna be pre-cut that we're gonna have available, because now we can reveal the quilt and show you all this wonderful option. I love the Little Sweetheart option. I think you guys gonna love this one, and it's gonna come to us in December. You can already go ahead to the website and pre-order the kit from the Little Sweetheart, and it's gonna be so beautiful in red and light. Perfect for the holidays. If you wanted to, you could add a little green to it. I kept it just the red and light because I know a lot of you love the red and light quilts, and I thought I'm gonna keep it very, very soft and beautiful, very feminine, and that way you can use it in over the holidays. But if you want to, you can take this quilt and use it around 4th of July by just adding a little blue accent to it, maybe a blue pillows on your couch if you have a red quilt. So I love those kind of quilts. And Valentine's, you can drape this quilt over the couch and add a heart pillow with it. So Little Sweetheart collection is one of my older collection, and it has been so much requested that Andover decided to reprint this collection in December. Well, it's perfect because it comes in December. You can use it for holidays, but you can also use the fabrics next year for Valentine's. I'm super excited for it. Now, this one is my personal favorite because I love the happy, sparkly colors from our Quilt Essentials. That's this bundle right here. And I'm telling you, the picture is nothing comparing to the actual fabric. And this was something when I went to Houston, a lot of you stopped by and were like, wow, this quilt is so beautiful in person, so different than on the screen. So please know, I put so much effort to make sure that our colors for our fabrics, our designs are just stunning for you. And when you see them in person, you're not gonna wanna cut into it. But guess what? For our Quilt Essential Tennessee quilt, we got you guys pre-cut kit. So if you wanna, again, you can go to our website. We should get them shortly because the fabric is already in the house. So I know that we're working really hard to have them pre-cut, ready, set, go for you. So if you can, go to our website, pre-order this kit, and you're gonna have a beautiful, beautiful quilt. Now, I just wanted to warn you guys up, everybody that is watching and you did not download the patterns from our website, this weekend is your last chance to download them. We already created a beautiful pattern that we're gonna have it available that you can purchase. So you can purchase the pattern with all the blocks, and we're gonna have this pattern in multiple colors so that way you can really pay attention where I put the fabric, especially the patterns that are matching our pre-cut kits. So our Tennessee Sewing Bird pattern is coming to our website. Tennessee Poppy Seed is already on our website, and Tennessee Quilt Essential pattern will be on our website for purchase, the full pattern. You can still download the directions for free if you would like to on our blogs, but they will go away after the weekend. So just a last little warning, grab those directions if you didn't make the quilt, but now you've seen the quilt, you're loving it, please go ahead, download for yourself. It's my little gift to you guys, but please remember you only have until next week. All right, so now we talked when we finish our quilt, I told you, I promise you, I'm gonna show you a really fun scrappy backing. And this is what I like to do. When I have leftover scraps, I look at my quilt size, I divide the quilt size to a nice equal section, then I go ahead and add at least 2 inches to the outside of the sections, and I make every second one just plain fabric, and every second one I go ahead and reuse all of the leftover, any scraps, start piecing a panel, strip panels like this, big pieces, small pieces, if I had two smaller pieces, I could put them together and then make a strip that fit right here. So if you have leftover little triangle scraps, sew them together, add them to this panel, but basically create a panel like this. For our quilt, because it's 90.5 inches, I broke the quilt to 9 sections. 5 of them are from my background fabric, and in this case this backing is going to be matching to my Quilt Essential quilt. I use those fabrics to color this. So right here, the outside rows, I broke everything to 10-inch sections, 10.5 cut, 10-inch finish. Okay, then the two outside ones I added 2 inches, so you have 12.5, 10.5, 10.5, 10.5, 10, 10, 10, 10.5, and then 12.5. So just remember, you always want to do equal right here and then add extra, because when you put it on a quilting frame, you're going to need that extra room. And if your quilter likes 3 inches extra, then make sure you do that. Now your panels, you're going to be making at 10.5 inches. You're going to be piecing it together, all different scraps and scripts, trimming it down, sewing it together to a beautiful background. Make sure that the top and the bottom also is longer than 90.5 inches, because you need at least 2 inches on the top and the bottom. So your panels should be 10.5 by 94.5 minimum. I like 2 inches. Some girls like more than that. I'm very frugal with my backings, with my quilting. I keep it nice and tight, but if you need room, so be it. Please give yourself room. But basically, that's what I like to do. I call this backing a bar backing, because it's like bark quilts with nice in between, nice fabric. And I'm going to be using 108-inch wide pieces here, because I can get a nice long strip and I don't have to piece it. And here I'm gonna reuse all of the leftovers to make it really fun. I love flipping the quilt and having something lovely on the back. So now that's for the Quilt Essential and Mystery Quilt. If you have enjoyed, please make sure you always give us thumbs up. Go to our website, get the kit, download the pattern, and I cannot wait to invite you for our next quilt along. What is going to be next year? This year we have a small event that I'm getting ready for the holidays. You know, I don't miss 12 days of Christmas, and I'm getting something super fun for you guys. You're gonna be so excited about it. So join us back in. We're gonna have a lot about that later on, what is going to happen for the holidays. Now, and our 12 days of Christmas will be right after Thanksgiving. So you still gonna have plenty of time to buy stuff, get the discounts, but also if you get some fun free patterns, you can be making some really cool things to decorate your house. Now, to celebrate our Quilt Essential arrivals, we have so many beautiful patterns that I want to share with you, but I have something brand new for you. This lovely quilt calls Hourglass. So Golden Hour. I keep saying Hourglass. I have to name a quilt this, but Golden Hour is a very simple design, super fun. You can achieve this in one day. You need a layer cake and a little extra light background. I recommend 2 yards of light background and a layer cakes, and you're good to go. And this weekend, I'm hoping I get to finish my mystery quilt and hopefully make this brand new design. The pattern is available on our website, and we have the cover made with our Quilt Essential fabrics. But I can tell you, you're gonna be so excited to see this quilt in so many fun colors. And one of the colors that I have chose for this quilt is our soft and beautiful and delicate sewing bird collection. So you maybe want to make a blue and white quilt, and like I said, we do have layer cakes. I'm going to show them to you in just a moment, and they're easy to use it. And I'm going to give you a little sneak preview. Michael has the picture for you guys. We're going to make this quilt also with our Joy collection. If you have a Joy layer cake, don't wait. Just get the pattern, grab the directions, cut it up, lay it out. We're going to be posting the pictures online, how I laid out the color, but you basically need one layer cake and you need a little bit of background to make this beautiful quilt. And it is 56 by 56, but it's a perfect couch quilt. Or guess what? This quilt, if it's 56, okay, finished size, and now you just learn a mystery quilt and all the borders, you can add a 6-inch border around it. So 56 plus 12 is 68 in no time. So you guys could go ahead and do that. Add a nice border from our mystery. But I'm going to leave it as just no border, very small, on the couch. And this is going to be one of the patterns that I'm going to use for a lot of the gifts that I'm making for the holidays. You always look forward to a nice quick quilt that you can share with others. Do you? I do it. I always look forward to something fun. I like to make table runners, table toppers, couch quilt. Those are such a good gifts. And our Quilt Essential fabrics, this new little golden hour pattern, I think could be really fun for you guys. Now there are other patterns from Quilt Essential. The collection is so beautiful, and we do have half-yard bundles online already. Our fat quarter bundles are just stunning. Look at how beautiful this fat quarter bundle is, and it has all of the colors plus all the neutrals, so really nice combination. Now fat 8s are just so yummy. Look at this, isn't that lovely? And we have jelly rolls that are so easy to use. I have so many fun designs that use jelly rolls, and of course this layer cake that I told you about it. And guess what, if you like the hourglass in layer cake, you're gonna love to make a smaller project, exact the same design from a charm pack. You can use it. It's just this new quilt pattern is made with 4 half square triangle, the rest is all quarter square triangle. But it's so easy to do it. You cut your squares twice diagonally, lay it out, make a fun little design. Highly recommend. So this is new. I'm gonna save one of the charm packs as one of my door prizes today. I think you are excited about that. And I'm gonna save a jelly roll. This is gonna be so much fun. But Quilt Essentials is the fabric that we have available for you right now. Now we have 3 more bundles that I want to bring your attention to it. I love getting the collection as a full set of all the colors, but in case you want to just indulge in really beautiful purples and oranges because you're making pumpkins, you want to grab this bundle. That's 12 fat quarters, and we have them in the orange and purple colors, as well as the blues and yellows. They're so nice. And then the light neutral one, look at how pretty it is. So maybe you wanted 2 of those and 1 of those, and you can mix and match. So that way you are not stuck that you have to get the whole collection just because you want the purple. So we broke down the collection into those 3 beautiful bundles. Those are on our website, and they're only $49.95. I mean, that is incredible price for 12 fat quarters, and they're just already color coordinated, really fun. And in every one of them we have added the chrysanthemums, so that way you have your chrysanthemums right here, and then in your beautiful blues right here. So go ahead to our website, enjoy them. Pictures are coming up. We just got those made, so that way you get to see the whole array, what you're getting in your bundle. I'm super excited for you guys. Now, for the patterns and kits that we have available, cranberry chain, we have a beautiful kit for that one. You can go ahead and get it on our website, and it's one of our most common pattern that it's very desired because you can use a jelly roll, and the pieces are bigger. The blocks are 6.5 inch unfinished, so they're easy to work with. Now we have a Virginia Star jelly roll, and this one again 2.5 inch strips, beautiful quilt, easy to make. And we have this in 2 kit colors, the purple one and then the blue one, so you can choose and pick which one is the favorite. for you. And another pattern that we have is the dancing umbrella. Do not forget the stencils. This one is so charming, so happy, highly recommend. Now on the table I have chose other patterns that I thought Quilt Essential would be wonderful for. So our sewing basket pattern, it's a larger pattern, it has applique in it, but it's very happy. I have the quilt next to me, and this one was in a sewing basket collection, but every time I look at this quilt I'm like, this could be epic in our Quilt Essential colors. So maybe you wanted to work on that one. We have the pattern available on our website. Now, if you love color like me, the color wave could be that perfect simple pattern where you can showcase all of the colors just floating right through the quilt. Remember, make sure you get enough of the fabric and especially the lights, because you want a nice definition between the darks and the lights and a nice wave of color. So on the back it says 70 fat eighths or fat quarter bundle from Century Solids, fat 8 bundle from, so this is a different fabric that I use on the cover, but basically your fat 8s and fat quarters could be the perfect fabric for this quilt. So I love this one. It's super fun and simple. Now another one that I chose is the Let It Shine quilt. Oh my gosh, guys, can you imagine Let It Shine in Quilt Essential colors? So beautiful, so colorful. Look at this. Isn't that perfect? Every time I look at this quilt, I think of how can I use a full collection and enjoy myself in that design. So, and this quilt, what a fun idea to learn all different 8-point star, and we have templates for all different 8-point star, very simple directions, and those are done with Y seams, but very simple, and I have a great video on our website that you can use it for those. Now we already talked about Tennessee and the pre-cut kit. Please, once again, remember we have the blue and white one. Once we sell out of them, we're not going to be able to make more of those. So if you have your eye on the blue and white one, I recommend. Our sewing bird has been very good to us, selling out really nice, and I think a lot of you guys would like it. Now with Quilt Essential, we're getting beautiful backings, and they're 108-inch wide backings. This fabric also gonna be available as regular 44 inches wide, so you can use it in borders. I do like to use my 108 for the borders because then I don't have to piece it. Very lovely, so soft, and those are the chrysanthemums, and it comes in those 3 wonderful colors. Another fun quilt that I chose for today is the Candy Basket, and that one could look great in Quilt Essential, or you maybe want to go ahead and grab one of our pre-cut kits, and this kit will be on special this weekend. So if you wanted to, go look at our website. We're gonna have a little discount on the Candy Basket pre-cut kit, so that way you guys can get a nice little discount and a head start on your project. Now if I think of something fun and simple, the Sewman 9-patch. We made this quilt, we have a kit, but we made it originally with our sewing bird collection. So it's this lovely, light, beautiful blue and white collection. But can you imagine the Sewman 9-patch in all this beautiful colors with multicolor? There would be a really fun quilt. So I highly recommend it, Sewman 9-patch, because it's simple, it's fun, it's easy to do it for any of the beginners that we have. Now Michigan hangs behind me, and this is one of our new pre-cut kits. We did it as our block of the month, and now we also have it as a pre-cut kit. If you are thinking of a fun project, and I also brought this quilt because guess what, was one of our mystery quilts, and look at it, so many years ago we've done this as a mystery, and you still loving it and enjoying. And I just want to make sure you know that our quilts are timeless. Open your mind, pull up the fabrics that you desire, create a beautiful quilt, and you're going to have a treasure for years and years to come. And also, what a wonderful thing to make if you're gifting it someone. So that one calls Michigan, and it's done with our Beach House collection. Now I'm bringing closer to me those beautiful fabrics because I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about the sewing bird. But before I go there, I don't know if you noticed, but we have the dancing umbrella in English Garden on our website. For anybody that that are looking forward to add a little bit more splash of colors, I noticed that our English Garden fabrics match so beautifully with our Quilt Essential, especially those rusts and purples. They were just so nice. So if you wanted to and you want to make the quilt bigger, you can use some of this fabric, some of those fabrics, and we do have a kit, and then enjoy yourself. So Quilt Essential, dancing umbrella, so much fun. Now, I told you I want to talk to you about the layer cakes and sewing bird. I'm getting ready for some of the holiday projects and starting brainstorming what I'm gonna be making. I love my holiday projects from past years, but I always like to add something new. And I go back and forth. When I decorate our studio in green and light, I go ahead and decorate our house in blue and light, and I switch back and forth. I don't know why. This year, I'm just crazy about this sewing bird collection and doing the softest blue and light Christmas with just very, very soft, delicate. But then Quilt Essential is such a lovely splash of color, and I thought maybe a little like a sweet tooth Christmas. Maybe my tree needs a little bit more color. So I have pulled up some fabric, and between Quilt Essential, Sewing Bird, and we have little bit joy left. I want your input. What do you think? Should I decorate this year blue and light, Christmas colors, what it's red, green and light? Or should I go for something really like a candy lane, like a, sugar plum fairy kind of colors? What do you think? 1, 2, or 3? Think about it and let me know in your comments. What do you think? Should I be going for the blue and lights, Christmas color, or multicolor? I love your feedback, okay? And did you guys now notice I posted on my Instagram a picture of new quilt that I'm planning to make, and it is a quilt made from our Virginia Star block, and I have a quilt made with 4 blocks and 9 blocks. Go to Instagram, give me your feedback. I want to know, should I do the 9 block quilt or the 4 block quilt? Okay, really appreciate you guys. Your feedback is so much appreciated. I love hearing from you, and I don't know why, but I'm voting for the sewing bird, but love to hear from you. What do you think? Should I go multicolor, or maybe you have fun ideas? Do you decorate your whole house in just one color, or do you go ahead and maybe do one room different and another room different? But I know already that the layer cake is gonna be great for our brand new pattern, and I can't wait to start making those quilts. Now, this is just an example of Michigan Cocoa Pink. We have Michigan in blue and light, but we also have it in the Cocoa Pink collection. Just few left, so if you want a red and light option for the holidays, you can go ahead and grab that. Now, with holidays, there are favorites, and one of my personal favorite is the Holiday Star. And this quilt is made with beautiful red and light fabrics, but I was looking at this design, the Holiday Star in Quilt Essential. Can you imagine? Now just look at this design and then this bundle. I don't know why. It is just pulling me in. I'm maybe gonna have to do that one. Now, if you like the red and white, we do have this kit available on our website. And I also want to bring to your attention, we do have the Summer 9 patch on our website as well. So you can go ahead and grab that one. Now, when it comes to holidays, I love making bags, and this one is for one of our pre-cut, for our kits. And this kit is the Go Girl Compass Tote, and the pattern is from the Tote Trio. There are 3 bags. The big one is so much fun to do. The medium one, this one is the one that you have the kit for it. And this is pre-printed panel. We have it in the blue, and we have it a little bit left in the red and light stars. So if you wanted to, go ahead and enjoy those. Now, Bon Voyage is a pattern and a design that I have done so many times. I've done this quilt came out first in 2015, so 10 years of this beautiful quilt, and I've done it in blue and light. I've done it in multicolors. Right now we do have a kit that is available, Bon Voyage, that it's available from like a little bit of a mix and match of different collection. I curated this kit because I love this quilt, and I pulled this pattern and the kit because I thought maybe you want to enjoy this is your last chance to grab this kit. But I'm also thinking, wouldn't that be fun in our quilt essential, or maybe in our sewing bird? So many fun ideas. Now, I know a lot of you love pumpkins and enjoy a beautiful pumpkin design. Fall Memory is one of our best-selling patterns, and we have a beautiful table runner kit. All the fabrics on the top are batiks, and they're just so lovely. And we chose this really nice muted, little bit has like a gray background. The original one is a little bit warmer. And I love this design. The binding, that blue, is gonna be just perfect for you guys. Now, let's look at what else we have. I saved those guys for us for our wonderful questions, because I'm gonna be asking you questions, guys. Now, do you have any questions for me today?
Yes, we do have a few questions that come in, and quite a few questions actually. People are loving your little added touch of applique on our Mystery Tennessee, and they were just wanting to double check in the picture that you showed, how many packages was that?
I use 4 packages, so every border needs a package. They're very reasonable. We have them on our website, and they're already pre-cut and pre-fused for you guys, so very, very easy to use it. And they're just so nice if you want to make your quilt even bigger, because 90 inches is lovely size. But if you want to drape it all the way to the floor, that final applique border, maybe something you want to do it. And I just gave you a simple branch layout. You can look at the picture, start laying out your branches, add your leaves. You do not need much to it. If you need the shorter stems, just cut the long one in half, and you're gonna have a beautiful, beautiful branch. Now, many of you are making the mystery quilt in a mini version. You maybe want to put a little applique around that one. The mini version probably just need 1 package, and that's what I'm thinking about doing. I want to add something more to my little mini. My blocks are growing, my stash is really nice, and today is time for our last design, our last block. I am so thankful for you guys that you did this with me. We had so much fun. So our last block is this simple block. We have the left and a right, so 9A and 9B. So to make this block, and for my mini one, I'm making blues and like a gold, and I'm gonna mix and match. I'm using leftovers, so some I have a flower, some I have a smaller print. I have also linen texture that I used it, but basically what I did is I chose a nice blue picked from my stash, and that way how I'm gonna frame it with the gold peeking towards the outside. So now this is the blocks that we're gonna be making. Okay, Let me just flip it this way so you see it. Later on, I'm gonna be sewing. So how do you, once you make your blocks, what you do is you sew your blocks to strips and then position them all the way around the quilt. And I always do the center, left, right, top, bottom. You press it, left, right, top, bottom. So always piece it what it fits on the left and the right, top and the bottom. And you're gonna keep going like this and keep building around the center of your quilt. Very simple, just like you'll be adding borders, left, right, top, bottom. And for this block, we're gonna need half square triangle for this area right here. And the half square triangles is made from 3 7/8, okay? 3 7/8. And then we need a 2 quarter square triangle, one in light and one in dark. The light one is 4 1/4, cut twice diagonally for quarter square triangle. And the dark one is the same, 4 1/4, cut twice diagonally for a quarter square triangle. So once again, A is 4 1/4 quarter square triangles, cut twice diagonally. B is 4 1/4 twice diagonally, quarter square triangles. And this one is a half square triangle. And you're gonna cut it from a square that is 3 7/8 once diagonally, and that is your final touch. Just remember, lay your pieces, make your left, make your right, follow the block for those directions. You just have different measurements, but the directions are all the same. So once you have all your pieces completed, then you can start sewing them around the center. I have a little bit finishing to do, but my colors are really happy. I'm so excited. I reused so many leftovers, and framing everything in that blue and gold is gonna be just perfect, just what I want for my quilt. Now you could have done this in red option, in blue option, multicolor option like I did. No matter what you did, I know you're gonna have so much fun. And once again, don't forget, go to our website and collect all the patterns so you can enjoy yourself in the next few weeks in case you're just starting. Okay, the blog's gonna stay, just the measurements gonna go away because we want to make this pattern available for sale. And I hope you understand, because this is how we keep this business going. So we appreciate when you come on and get our patterns, and we have so many customers that waiting for the pattern because they wanted that physical pattern that we print and ship it to them. Now,
and just
yes.
one reminder, because there were some people asking throughout the show. So for those mini recipes, you can only get them on the live shows. So if you missed any of them, go back and watch our previous 8 weeks, 8 live shows, or some of them we did 2 in an episode. But
yes.
But that's not on the blog. So there were a couple of people asking, oh, I didn't see it in the blog. It's only on here.
Only through the live show. We wanted you to work a little bit and come and visit and check in with us. So that's what I decide. We're not going to post them. And I didn't want to confuse you and give you one recipe and small recipe. It was too much. The blogs were huge. So I decided we're going to do a recipe for regular on our blog. You get to download it just by clicking the PDF. And to get the recipes for the mini, I wanted you to come and visit with me and watch the show with me, so that way you can collect those as well. Now, we did get question, do we gonna publish a mini pattern? Absolutely. So this is first time ever that we actually have the patterns already pretty much done, and the Tennessee pattern is already on the website. You can go ahead and purchase, even that you can still download it until next week, and the mini is gonna come out in the next 2 weeks. So if you want the smaller version, we're gonna have it available. And the mini pattern, I'm coloring the pictures in a holidays colors because I thought you maybe want a little table topper with all those fun little blocks. Now I have something for you guys that I just got it at Houston. We have it on our website. It's a brand new book from Amy, that it's one of my dear friends, and she just released this book. It's the cutest. Love You to Pieces. Okay, it is such a fun little book. It's full of beautiful pictures of little quilts and animals and little dolls and bears, all vintage pictures of all different fun little, look at how cute they are. And then when you go through the pages, you have fun little notes. I love this as a gift. It's not a quilting book. It's a gift book. But what a lovely inspiration. It's beautifully curated. The colors are just so lovely. And if you're thinking about a small book as a gift for someone, and you can look at through those pages, it will remind you of those special moments. And it's just really, really nice. I love it. I got dozens of them from my friends. So everybody who is my friend, pretend you don't know you getting it, but I'm giving this away to my friends as a gift, because as I read through the pages over and over, I just can't get enough, and so much fun little inspiration. So Amy, great job. I love your book. I can't wait to share it with all my friends. And guys, if you want a copy, go to our website. It's really charming. I highly recommend. And I promise you that next few shows, I'm going to be bringing up all these fun gifts. Anything that I come up with it from my friends, I'm going to be sharing with you. So this book is one of them. Just wait next week what I have for you. Erin already knows it. She's so excited. She wants to.
Yep.
But we have our coffee cups with our quilts on it. You can go head to our website and order a coffee cup, get a nice book, add a cute little kitchen towel. And I just want to show you one more time all our kitchen towel for Quilt Essential. Look at how colorful, how pretty they are. And look how nice this would be if I get a little this, little bit of that, wrap it together and just give it to a friend. She would be so excited. There will not be any dishes done because she'd be reading the book and sipping on her coffee cup. But no less, let me show you the rest of the towels, and then I have a beautiful trunk show for you guys and some fun question. As I'm showing you the towels, I think I'm gonna start with the questions. Are you excited about it? I'm gonna give away today a beautiful Quilt Essential charm pack. I have a gorgeous jelly roll for you guys. And to spoil you a little bit, I also brought today as one of my door prizes our ruler stand. Do you know that this was the first item that sold out when we were at the show in Houston? Everybody loved that one. And it's smaller, so it's easy to put your rulers, your templates in it. And we have a little area to put your rotary in. We also have a wood, beautiful items that you can make pin cushion. All that you do is create a nice little ball that you set in here. If you want to watch the video, if you want me to, I can show you again how I do it. And those are just some of the items, but I'm gonna use one of those for our door prize. All right. So those are the kitchen towels. Look at this, isn't it fun? And my first question for you guys is, what cut of fabric our new pattern is using? Golden Hour. So what did I recommend that you need to make the Golden Hour quilt? What is the cut of fabric? Is it a low fat quarter, fat 8, jelly roll? What is the cut of fabric that you need to make that quilt? Look at those beautiful towels. So if you wanted to, go to our website. We have a great selection of kitchen towels for you guys, and they are just wonderful gift. We had so many repeat customers at the Houston show. I was just blown away. Girls that bought the towels were back buying 12 and more of the towels for their friends, for themselves, because they already know how nice they are. Now in Houston, I have met right across from us was a really nice girl. Her name is Minka, and she had those lovely little labels. And I think when you're making projects, when you're making gifts, you maybe want a nice little label, or maybe when you're making a bag, you want a little something to it. Those are little clip-on charms, and this one has a little teapot. This one has a sewing machine on it, and look at the cutest little scooter. I grabbed some of those, but the labels, a little love from mom, stitch with love by grandma. So cute. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I was like, I have to have them for our customers. We also have those on our website. Those are also little charms. I like these ones because the opening was so nice and big. So if you wanted to, if you need a smaller one, we got you. But if you wanted something bigger, if you want it on the edge of a bag, and yes, I'm making some gifts. I can't wait to show it to you. You guys gonna be very surprised with all the goodies that I'm making. And this one is, if you want a little wool, I wanted to remind you guys that we have the most beautiful wool pieces on our website, and we are selling them as a charm packs. So, and you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in one cut of a charm pack. Yes, yep. So they're really, really nice. I use those for ornaments, for smaller things, if I need a little applique, but this is the stuff that it's on my table right now because I'm doing so much like little gifts and ornaments. So I thought maybe you would like to know that we do have a really nice selection of those, and they're made by Andover, really nice quality. Now in my little bucket, of course, I have socks, I have the maple leaves, and this colorful one. They're not as colorful as the usual that I show you, and I just thought you probably would love to see. Those are just gray and orange, really, really nice. And
Perfect for fall.
Perfect for fall. And the maple leaf one, yes. And for anybody that wants to know, yes, you can layer. You can have a soft, a thin socks under and your beautiful wool one over if you like to do that. You know, it's getting cold outside.
I know.
But those are just a few little things. Do we have an answer for our question?
Yes, we do. And so many people were paying attention and very excited for that new golden hour pattern that you released today. So
it is so cool, guys. I'm gonna be taping myself as I'm making mine. I'm guarantee you can get it done in one day. You just need a layer cake, cut it, and then twice diagonally, lay out your pieces. I'm gonna show a little video how I'm doing mine. It's gonna be so much fun. Just make sure you save 2 squares because you have 4 half square triangles. Everything else is a quarter square triangle. So super simple, super fun if you're using layer cake. Before we announce the winner, I don't want you guys to forget a perfect gift, our wash, our crisp spray, or our soft lotion. Those are right now the hottest thing on our website. Everybody is loving them because it's such a little extra something. And you know what? For all our winners today, I'm gonna add a lotion for every single one of you guys. So who won the first charm pack?
yes, so the question was, what cut of fabric or what is suggested to make that golden hour quilt? The answer was layer cake, and our winner comes from YouTube, Erica B.
Erica, congratulations. You just won a cute little charm pack, brand new collection. It is so, so, so lovely. And I'm gonna add this lovely lotion so your hands are nice and soft and not leaving any grease on your fabric as you're making your projects. Now, our second question for the day is, can you please tell me how many weeks did we do our mystery quilt? All right,
I hope one. And also, we did have a quick question. Somebody is preparing to do binding for their mystery, I believe, and she was just curious. It was Susan. When using Edyta's 1 3/4 inch binding, how far from the binding sew line do you trim your quilt?
So when I trim my quilt exactly as the fabric finish. So when I quilt my quilts, I baste it, but I baste really close to the edge, and then I trim it right at the edge of my quilt. So that way when I do my binding, I use a 1/4 inch foot and sew all the way around. I do not use my 1/4 inch with the lip. I don't like that at all because it just grabs all the binding and it doesn't fit really nice. And then once I go around it, I roll it and I do a really nice small binding. And if you guys want it, we can refresh on binding next week, because bindings are so much fun to do it. In fact, now look at this one. So it's nice, it's small, and both sides, look at almost exact the same size on the front and on the back. And my corners are just folded really nice, opposite, so right here and right here. So I have a nice little corner and a nice binding. In your if you're doing a bedding, I highly recommend do a hubs bedding, or I have been really excited about using some warm beddings, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about them with my next quilts that I'm quilting. Now this quilt is our cranberry chain, and this one is done with the Quilt Essential fabrics. Notice how simple, how fun, very colorful. You can use, we have kits on our website. You can use jelly roll if you do not want to cut it yourself, but this fabric right here and this fabric repeats. Everything else is nice and scrappy. So highly recommend. Now, do we have an answer for our second question?
Yes, we
Somebody's
do.
gonna be excited to win a jelly roll.
Yes, so that second question was, how many weeks was our mystery quilt? The answer was 9, and our winner is Paula Carey from Facebook.
Paula, congratulations. I'm so glad you're watching our show. Please make sure you tell all your friends on Facebook about our show so we grow our platform. I really would love for you guys if you can give me a Christmas gift this year and share our information with as many friends as you can on Facebook, on Instagram. That would have been so lovely because we have so much fun and we don't want to just leave it for ourselves. We want to share with friends. So if you could do that, I would so much appreciate. And guess what? You just won a beautiful jelly roll, and definitely I will add a lotion to your package as well, so that way you have something nice for the holidays. Now this quilt is super nice too. This one is from our Quilt Essential fabrics, and I only use the purples and oranges, just some of them, and I finish with the chrysanthemums. We do have a block of the month that it's coming up that I highly recommend. Guys, you need to sign up for this block of the month. It's gonna be only 4 months, and all that you're gonna do is quarter of the quilt, quarter of the quilt, quarter of the quilt, and in 4 months you have a quilt done, and it's going to be all pre-cut, ready, set, go for you. You just piece it together. So super excited for that one. Highly recommend. Now this is that color wave quilt that I told you about it, that I think would be a great pattern to use Quilt Essential. And now I also have another question for you guys. How many new pre-cut kits we have for our Tennessee, our mystery Tennessee quilt? How many new pre-cut kits we just announced for our Tennessee quilt? And this is Color Wave. Isn't it lovely? I love the simplicity of the squares and the colors just sliding down. It's very rewarding once you put the quilt together. It shows off so nice. Every time I pull this quilt, everybody gets so excited about it because it's simple. It's simple but fun, very relaxing when you would do this quilt. So highly recommend. Now the next quilt, it's not one of my quilts that I made, but it's one of our newest addition to our antique quilts. And I did bring a few antique quilts to share with you today. So Quilt Essential is full of gorgeous, colorful, beautiful fabrics. But with this quilt, I want to point at something to you guys. You can choose 2 favorite fabrics from the bundle and put it together to the most wonderful quilt. Look at how the rust, and this is 1870, this is Amish country, Lancaster area quilt. And notice, it looks so modern with all those bright, beautiful blues. Just one fabric, and we have gorgeous rust that you can use it. Choose your blue. Can you imagine use this a tealy blue with the polka dot on it. I think that would be my choice for the background. I can't wait to show you this quilt and share it with you. It's very simple, very fun, and something super unusual about the binding. This is one of the new additions to our studio. I found the quilt in Houston. Didn't found it. One of my dear friends brought it to me, and I purchased from them, but I always feel like it's a scavenger hunt. Like I find it and just enjoy it. What is so special about this one? Notice the binding. You cannot see a binding on this side. Do you see this? And look at this. There is the binding. Isn't that lovely? I'm going to investigate how this is done, and I'm going to share it with you, friends, okay? Because I think that is so beautiful. Would have been nice to have a low trim, but if you don't want it, how was this made? How was it done? I can't wait to play with it and then share it with you guys. It was sewn right on the edge and turned all the way so you don't have any finish right here. It's all just on this side, and I'm pretty sure if this is just about 3/8 of an inch, this must have been if it's a 1 inch binding, that's all, 1.25. That's all that there was used for cutting that fabric, because it's only on this side. So there is a seam and push down. We're gonna investigate this, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Let's learn from the past, all right? And this block called signature block, and many times right here you would have signatures. This one is just 2 colors, no signature on it, just beautiful. Now with our Quilt Essential fabrics, and this is why I left this bundle here, just so you keep seeing. Look at this colors in this beautiful, just a nice little 4-patch quilt. But when I see quilts like this from the past, I right away think of our Quilt Essential. Plenty of lights, multiple colors, really fun, simple pattern. And yes, if you wanted to, oh my gosh, this fabric right here could be a stunning border. This plaid, it's yellow with a taupe with a gray. Look at how fun it could look on this quilt. So much fun. I hope you're getting inspired with this little 9-patch. Do we have an answer for our question?
Yes, we do. And our last question was, how many new color options do we have for our mystery recently announced Tennessee pre-cut kit? The answer is 2, and bonus, because I know some people knew the name or the collections, right? So we have the new Quilt Essentials version, and then also the upcoming Little Sweetheart collection. And our winner comes from Instagram, I believe, and it is Terry Nelson 54.
Terry, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. And you're going to get from me a cute little ruler stand, so that way you can put all your rulers, maybe not all of them. If you're like me, you're gonna need 3 of those, but your favorite ones that you use with right away. You can store your rulers, your templates in it, and of course I'm gonna add a lotion to your low door price. Thank you so much for answering all the questions correct. And guys, if you have any questions for me, and Erin, did anybody suggest that should I do holidays in green and red and light, or should I do blue and white holidays?
You know, I cannot tell a lie. Blue and light was the front runner.
Was it? All
Yep.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, I love you.
Yeah.
I would have been.
Yep.
I am so excited, and
Yeah.
you are going to love what I have planned for you. You're gonna scratch all of them. You're not even gonna pull your all last year decoration. You're gonna go right for all the new stuff. But I'm so excited. Sewing Bird is so soft, so beautiful. I can't wait to decorate in blue and light this year and add some Sewing Bird fun things to it. Okay, so excited. But for all my girls that love the traditional decorating, we're still gonna have some fun things for you too. Look at this lovely applique quilt, and again, the bright, happy colors from the past and the beautiful Quilts Essentials today. I think this could be a fun combination. Can you imagine this background in a gorgeous big polka dots? That would be so much fun. I love looking at old quilts. I get so inspired. Now, Erin, do we have any questions for me?
Actually, I wanted to let you know we had Susan Menahan write in, and she just said, I'd like to donate an antique quilt to Edyta's collection. It's a small tabletop crazy quilt, absolutely breathtaking embroidery on it with a tag with the name of the quilter and made at 90 years old.
Thank you so much. You guys are so thoughtful.
Yeah.
So thoughtful. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for thinking of us. We'd be honored to get the quilt from you, and we will treasure and we will share with everyone else. So we're working so hard. Michael just passed another inspection.
Yay, Mike!
So this week was incredible week for us because I came back home to pass the inspection, finish mystery quilt, get to see you guys today. This is heaven, and I get to sew this weekend and finish some fun projects. I can't wait to inspire you with all the cute little things that I'm getting ready for you guys. But back into our antique quilts, and this one is just a simple sawtooth star, and I brought this one because of that yellow. Picking something from this group, using your scraps, but I'm telling you, when you look at the character of Quilt Essentials, it's so lovely. Picking something for the background, it would be stunning. And you can use any fabrics as you please, you know. And I would like you to use my fabrics because my dyes all mix and match really nicely together. But I know if you use other people's fabrics, this strong character of Quilt Essential really would hold your frame of your quilt.
You know what I noticed too when you had shown the cranberry chain quilt in Quilt Essentials?
Yeah.
So many of those prints make great bindings.
Yes.
Because of the stripes, that gingham, like super good
and
for bindings.
And you can do the gingham on a bias, and that way get that little lines, or the stripe on a bias, and then the polka dot gives you a little loop-de-loop.
Yeah, so many really, good prints in that. Yeah,
I love the scale. I love the color. Everything that is the taupes, the backgrounds, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It makes your quilts a little bit like fresher, and I really enjoy that. But you know me, I'm very traditional, and when I look at it, this collection and mix with Farmer's Daughter, it looks so beautiful. So lovely. So you can go back and forth. This will just give you a little bit more hue, a little bit more color. And speaking of nice color, look at how simple this block is, and this beautiful quilt. And yellow for the filler blocks, pink for the outside. Think out of the box like that. Don't have to have matchy. You can go ahead and do whatever you like. It's your quilts. But if you do want a little advice and a little bit of a lesson, don't forget, sign up with us for our virtual class. It would be my honor to share with you everything I know about log cabins on December 6th. I'm really looking forward to it. We're already prepping, we're already getting ready for that class, and I'm just super excited to share with you all these fun things. And you know that log cabin was my first class that I taught, and guys, the stuff that I have prepared for you, it's gonna blow you away. So sign up December 6th. Give the class as a gift to someone. Maybe you have a friend that you like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna get for her. $24.95. It is such a good price, and she will receive the pattern. She can watch the show with you, or she can watch it on her own. If you're thinking of your friend, your wife, your girlfriends, anybody that wanted something fun, December 6th. It would be amazing class, and I can't wait to decorate this year with you guys with all those beautiful projects that we always put up. One of my personal favorite, the #1 Christmas trees that we have made, and it's all made from scraps. And notice it, I can take this bundle, put it right over this quilt, and create something like that. All my colors, the hues go really nice together. So if you have something from the past and you want to add it to it, now it's the time to do it.
Holiday forest would look fantastic.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, so cute.
Oh, and can you imagine swap the background with a polka dots? It would look like
little
snow. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Erin is in trouble, but Erin is gonna finish her 9 patches. Yes.
I need to get to work.
Yes, we're not gonna let her do anything else till she finish her 9 patches.
Yes, you'll see my computer at my desk and a little tiny sewing machine.
Yes.
Little
Yeah.
words.
And speaking of sewing machine, we will have a wonderful link on our website for Janome sewing machine that you can buy from us on the website. And then once we open our studio and you can come in person, we will have big sewing machines that you can play with it, enjoy it. If you do want to take one, we can make it sure that you can do that. But for now, we are adding to our website a Janome sewing machine, so that way, in case you want a one that it's nice for classes, we got you. All right.
I have 2 questions,
Two questions,
if possible,
okay.
before we go. One of them was, we actually had a few customers on Facebook asking about the bundles. So you have them beautifully displayed in those rolls. How will the customers receive them? Like
Those.
you're showing the big rolls, you know, like the half yards.
Yes.
How will their bundles be
So
received?
because of the packaging and shipping, we don't roll it like this. We package our bundles in a plastic bag, really nice bag, and we fold them all together so they nicely stack. Next show, I'm gonna actually bring the bundle, how you get it, comparing to what I have it on a table. But guess what? This is the treat. When you get your package, you're gonna open it up and you're gonna open every single piece. You're gonna touch and feel it, and it's gonna be like Christmas. And then you can roll it, you can stack it, you can put it on a shelf. Some girls put it on a little cardboard. So let's do next week's show how you storage your fabric, how you can fold your fabric, and how you get the fabric from us. But we package in a nice plastic bags, and they're all stuck really nice because it's a lot of pieces, and that way your shipping is not as expensive when we ship it to you. Okay, so that's how we
Wonderful.
send it to you.
Thank
If you want it in a roll, we will have to charge you more for it because it's very time consuming.
Yes,
to do that.
the labor goes up.
But you can request. You can request for us, and we can see what we can do if you want us to do that. All your fat quarter bundles come exactly like this, okay? Because they're pre-packaged by Andover, and that's how we get them. If we cut them, we put them in a plastic bag because we do not want them get wet when we ship them. And the girls package everything downstairs beautifully for you with so much care and so much thoughtfulness that doesn't get wet and get damaged, especially now in the winter months. We want to make sure that everything you get from us is beautiful. All right?
Yes.
And speaking of that, because it's holidays, if you shopping and drop shipping to someone, please always let us know. We have no problem adding a little tissue paper or something special if it's a gift and it's going to someone. We have a lot of customers that do that, ask us that we could, do a little extra something special on the packaging. All right?
And our last question was actually about our Star Pawn Stars block of the month.
Okay.
Tina Gast is doing hers with us, and she had said, I've made 2 practice blocks for the small stars, but mine are turning out about a ½ inch bigger than they're supposed to be. Do you have any advice for me? It would be greatly appreciated.
So, Gina, if your blocks are turning out bigger, that means that your quarter-inch seam allowance is very shy, okay? And the best way for me to see how I can help you, always send us a picture from the front and from the back of your block. I know we don't want to show the back of our blocks, but I'm your friend. I will give you the best advice. I will help you. I will not judge. I'm just gonna help you out. So send us a picture from the back, and it's nice if you put the block on the cutting board so I can see it comparing to the cutting board what's going on. All right?
Yeah.
So send us a picture, and picture speaks 1,000 words, and I will definitely help you out. We're having so much fun with our Stars Upon Stars block of the month. Our second block is being packaged and shipped right now, and with your second block you're gonna receive a sashing fabric. So you're gonna be making sashings now. So every month you're receiving 1.5 star, and every second month you receive a 1.5 star and a sashing pieces. So a little bit of work, and your corner stars, a little corner stars. What a just so much fun and so simple to do it. Make sure anybody that is doing our block of the month, save your patterns, because we're not going to be resending the same pattern over and over. We want you to keep that pattern. You're going to be using the same pattern every single month. It's going to save on the shipping and printing. There's no reason to print the same pattern over and over. If you do, lost your pattern, forget, dog took it, I understand, okay? Just make sure you email us, and that way we will take care of you. But we're expecting that you keep your patterns ready, set, go for yourself. Do we have any other questions?
That was it, my dear.
Otherwise, good luck with your Stars Upon Stars. I'm making mine. I'm having so much fun. Guys, it's one of our best blocks of the month, and I'm looking forward to all your results. Keep posting pictures. I can't wait to see your blocks. Enjoy your Stars Upon Stars, and have a wonderful weekend. I hope you get a lot of quilting done. And don't forget, go to our website. We have beautiful things for the holidays and just for you to enjoy yourself. Happy quilting.